All right, let's jump back into the time capsule. It is Trackmania. It is Ghosts of the Past. Every episode, we pick a random track of the day from the game, which date back about 5 years now. We pick one randomly. We give ourselves 10 minutes to play it. As many attempts as we want in that time, as long as it kicks off before the 10-minute timer is up. And we try to get a medal, whether that be bronze, which we have one, silver, which we have one, gold, which we have none, and the prestigious author medal, which means you beat the score of the person that created the map. Today's map is from January 15th, 2025. It is called Up There by Colaski. It looks intimidating. I feel like this is giving me some Rainbow Road vibes here, minus the rainbow. Let's go ahead and set ourselves up with the timer. And we'll give it a countdown to 0. And at 0, we will begin. We will immediately get into this. And let's see how we do today. Try my best not to really study these tracks before we play them. I just like to get in and go. And I think that's the way this game is meant to be played, quite honestly, at least from what I've seen, which again, I've really only had this game a couple weeks, and have probably the amount of time I've spent playing it is less than 10 hours. So was it wise for me to commit to doing a YouTube series on a 5-year-old game that there are hundreds of much more qualified streamers than me playing it? Maybe not, but hey, we do what we want to do here. And we do it with our own unique take and spin, and that's why we're so successful in everything we do. So far, I will say this is probably the most forgiving map of the ones we've done on this series, even though the series is still in its infancy. I don't like that I keep bumping into things, but honestly, I would be doing that in real life. I walk into walls and stuff. I don't drive like this. I'm a good driver, I think. You can ask my wife, she'll probably say otherwise. She'll say that I'm an angry driver and an unforgiving driver, and maybe sometimes too safe. All right, so we had to abandon that run because it was very clear we weren't going to get much farther, which is unfortunate because it took over a minute of our precious, precious time. I do like that there's not a lot of visual distraction on this course. I feel like the last couple were a bit noisy. Let's not get too wild here. We got to be getting close. A lot of these are like less than a minute. So I would think that maybe if we can get up here. Oh, we got to drop into that. Well, we got a bronze medal. Okay, so I think there's a little bit of cheeky strategy we can do there. But let's get a good run going up to that first. I think the problem with this map is that there's nothing that really stands out as... There's no, big landmarks. It's kind of a downside. So, I don't think I'm committing these these turns to memory as I normally would, because there's no visual cue that is telling me to expect a specific turn other than there are turns. It's really, this is more of a muscle memory thing. Jumps in this game are pretty unforgiving. I have noticed. I think controls just in general are pretty unforgiving. That could have been bad, but we're still behind our ghost, but I think we can catch up. Just gotta play it cool. Just play it cool, John. Play it cool. Try not to slam into the walls. It's like the beginning of Skyrim. Stay close to the wall! If you've played the beginning of Skyrim enough times, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And I think most people have played it more than once, so they're probably like, oh yeah, that guy. Oh my... I was, what happened was I was preparing for the end too much, because there's an ending strategy that I want to do. But we got to get there first, John. That's the problem. You got to get to the end. Ideally, if I could stop hitting these walls in the very beginning, I think that kind of puts us on a bad path. I'm just going to do this. Just let our ghost kind of fail at that. See, because then he has to regain control. We don't want to do that. And then we just did it. Yeah, this is a really cool map, though, honestly. It is pretty impressive that this game has existed for as long as it has, and I had no idea about it because this seems like something I could have got into a long time ago. Instead, I chose to get into Rocket League instead, and I feel like that for a while scratched that itch to be competitive and also be really fast, though itself is not a race game. You know, getting to drive fast little cars and hit balls around is really fun. We got a great run going on right here. Okay. Woo! We like it. That wasn't enough, but it's a start. It's an improvement. Anything is better than, you know, our last one. Hey, at least we finished this one, too, is the other thing. We got a bronze. We've guaranteed ourselves some level of success. So we're not going to solve all these courses in 10 minutes. I feel pretty good about this one. As long as we don't botch this part, because this is a pretty wide turn. Oh, by what, a 20th of a second? So you have to kind of finesse that last part. I wasn't feeling that one. Keep coming too close to that wall there. This is like a very tough first challenge that can really just derail everything you're trying to do if you cannot get around that almost perfectly. It's like a good sanity check. And then this part right past it, it's like if you can get past those, then you're probably in a pretty good groove. There's definitely a rhythm to this particular track. I hear my ghost behind me. You stay back there. Ooh! Another improvement. I'm not even going to look and see what we need to get a silver here. I'm just going to keep trying to... It's self-improvement. It's just, you know, iterative loops. We get a little bit better each time, we hope. Practice makes perfect. We're talking about practice, just like Allen Iverson once lamented about in a famous post-game press conference. By the way, I love the idea of press conferences. I thought it would always be fun to like hold a press conference. I could just stand there at a podium and people ask me questions like, well, what'd you think about today's track? Well, it was pretty windy. The skies were clear. We felt good going into it. I don't know. I just always kind of picture myself in my weirdest dreams standing at a podium delivering a press conference about something, even how my day was. Well, the wife made a fantastic meal. I don't think I showed enough appreciation, and now she's not talking to me the rest of the evening. You know, things like that. Oh, that worked out in our favor real good. All right, we have one, maybe two more cracks at this. Okay, this is probably going to be it then, because I already failed that first part. There we go. Okay, we still got time. As long as I get that last one off before the 10-minute mark, we're good. So we need a perfect start, ideally. That's not it. We have got to get through this first section on this one. We do not have any more wiggle room. There we go. Oh! Let's try and finish it out. We didn't. Okay. All right. Take your death like a champ. Right, we got a bronze medal. I love it. I'm very happy with that. That's 3 out of 4 tracks we've medaled on. Also 3 out of 4 that we finished, so I'm thankful for that. Join me again on another Trackmania Ghosts of the Past. That was Up There by Colaski. We'll see you soon.